Hello, I am Ike. I was here a couple of weeks ago. I said something about Mr. Trump when he used the words he used to qualify some countries in Africa and the nations of Haiti. I was just saying out my mind. It was my opinion. And to my understanding, I am entitled to my own opinion. I wasn't insulting anybody. Not the president. Not those who support him. In spite of the fact that I find it hard to believe that somebody will sit and support this present United States president. But like I said before, everyone is entitled to his or her own opinion. But I'm about to talk of something else. Something much more important that is going on right now that needs to be brought to the notice of the people of the United States. That is those who do not have the time to listen to the news. I'm talking about DACA. D-A-C-A, which stands for Deferred Action for Children Arrivals. This is an act that has been going on since about 2012 or thereabout for kids that were brought here to the United States by their parents. And they have been here in the United States. Some of these parents they had gone ahead to become citizens of the United States. But it is apparent that most of these kids are not yet citizens of the United States. What is going to happen to them is what I am about to discuss with you people. Please give me your ears. Because it seems our dear president, Mr. Trump, is on it again. He's playing his bitter politics. The president is, to my own understanding, trying to blackmail the whole of the United States. And the Democrats in the House. Because the promises he made during his political campaign, he has found very, very hard to keep. One of such promises was that he was going to build a mighty wall on the southern part of California to shield away those he called bad people. To shield away those he said were bringing in drugs. Illegal immigrants. He made it his own national anthem to sing it loud and clear that he was going to build a wall. And you can remember their song was there, build a wall, build a wall, build a wall, build a wall. He said he was going to build a wall. He didn't stop there. He went on to say that the president or the people of Mexico is going to pay for that wall. And he went on to repeat it over and over again that the people of Mexico is going to pay for that wall. Even when the then president of Mexico said, hell no, we wouldn't do anything like that. Mr. Trump still insisted that they were going to build the wall. That was what he ran on. One of his pledges to the people who supported him was that he was going to build a wall. That another one, that he was going to clean the drain in Washington. But that is a topic for another day. Now our dear president has failed woefully to carry out his pledge to his supporters that he is going to build a wall. Like I said before, he has failed woefully. And what does he want to do now? He is holding the people of the United States hostage. The House Democrats are in a bit of a dilemma. They do not want Mr. Trump to close the door or chase these kids that came to the United States as children brought in by their parents. Most of these kids are now grown up, and they are in our military, they are in our navy, they are in our police. They are honest, abiding folks, if not citizens, going about their business, paying their taxes. But now that Mr. Trump has found it absolutely difficult to build the wall he promised you guys that he was going to build for you, he is making it mandatory now to the House Democrats that they should give him money to build the wall he promised the Mexicans were going to pay for. He is asking the Democrats now to give him money to pay for those walls. And he has even accepted that even if it's a 3-mile wall, then he will come back and start bragging that he actually built the wall. He is telling the House Democrats now, and some of the Republicans who are wise, who refuse to do anything with his wall, he is telling them now that it is either they give him money or they approve for him to build the wall he promised he was going to build during his political campaign, or he is not going to renew or allow those kids that came in here, brought in here by their parents many years ago. He is going to chase them away. He is going to drive them away in droves. My dear brothers and sisters, can you tell me, can you imagine how that is going to look like? Can you just think about it? Suddenly, a child will be snatched from his parents and sent back to wherever. Whatever happens to the parents, whatever happens to the child, is none of their business. According to the CEO of Facebook, no, of YouTube, I suppose, if Trump had his way, he would chase these kids away. In spite of the fact that a judge, a federal judge here in California, has placed an injunction ordering the Trump administration to start the program all over again. Trump is still insisting that no wall, no deck. What are the Democrats going to do? Are they going to fold their hands and let Mr. Trump chase these kids away? Or are they going to capitulate and give Mr. Trump what he wants, so that he will go about boasting that, yes, he has built the wall? My people, before you make your next vote, before you go to the polls again, understand what the Democrats are going through now. Because I don't think they have any choice than to give Mr. President what he wants, which is access to build his wall. Even if it is a 3-mile wall, a 100-mile wall, it doesn't bother him. He wants something on the ground so that he can pump his chest that, yes, he has built the wall. But he's doing it to the detriment of about 18,000 of kids who were brought to the United States through no fault of theirs. When you are a kid, you go where your parents go. They came here to the United States with their parents. Many of them, like I said before, has worked very, very hard here in the United States. Many of them are graduates, gainfully employed. Many of them are in the Navy. Many of them are in our army. How is Mr. Trump going to yank them out and send them away just to achieve his aim? The Democrats, like I said, their hands are tied. They are probably going to give in to his wish and let him build his wall so that he doesn't chase away these children. But do you people understand what is going on? You that is out there supporting Mr. Trump, do you understand what is going on? One of these kids that I'm talking about might be a friend of yours, or the sister to a friend of yours, or the brother to a friend of yours. You don't understand what it means right now until it starts to happen. And believe me, if Mr. Trump has his way, it is going to happen. There will be cries. There will be shedding of tears in each and every family because somebody is going to lose somebody. But does that mean anything to our president? I don't think so. I don't believe so. But the most painful part of it is that both those who are close to Mr. Trump and those who are far from him are not bold enough to tell him the right thing to do. Mr. Paul Ryan or whatever your name is, the Speaker of the House, when Trump said what he said about shithole countries in Africa and Haiti, he didn't say anything. You know deep down in you that he was not right, but you didn't say anything. Vice President Pence, you are in a win-win situation. So I don't blame you if you don't say anything. Because if they impeach Trump, you win. If they leave him, you win. So you're just sitting down there, becoming a yes man. Yes, yes. You concur and nod your head to everything he does, whether it is good or bad. But have you guys forgotten that posterity will judge you when the time comes? Mr. Vice President, you have children. Can you look them in the face and tell them that you are doing the right thing for this country of the United States? Are you guys clinging to power by all means? What is going on? This is the United States, the land of the brave, the land of the free. This is a country I left my own original country to call my own country. What are we turning to? What are we turning into here in the United States? Like I said before, my folks, my friends, brothers and sisters, parents that are outside there, in case you don't know what is going on, understand what our president is doing now. He is twisting our arms and the arms of the Democrats in the House to let him have his way, build his wall, or he is going to chase those kids that were brought in here by their parents many, many years ago out of the United States. What do you think? Please watch. Go to my post. Leave me a comment. Do you want the Democrats to go ahead and give him what he wants? Or do you want them to tell him to go to hell? Of course, you know what that means. What are we going to do, my people? Please leave me your replies. Once again, I am Ike, the man from the Niger area. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.